Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah, today we'll begin with revision and thereafter we'll start a new module. Bi'idhnillah. Brother Alam Gheer, as you can see here with me, page number 18. These are like the teacher's notes. They tell you what we took away. In At-Tahiyyatu wa Ta'aruf, you learned how to greet. You learned how to introduce yourself as well as others. Ask about someone's country, their nationality, where they're from. You learned how to use the question with hal. So if a person is saying hal, you answer with generally.
نعم or لا.
أحسنت. And min aina means
من أين? Where are you from?
yeah, from where.
أنا.
Ma
مثال أنا.
أحسنت. You got al-usrah, we learned the different family members, father, mother, uncle, etc. And we learned how to use man, means who. هذا هذه أين.
Yeah.
And we learned about residence, where a person lives, type of the rooms inside the house or the apartment. We learned a little bit of questioning. And then we learned about the daily routine. We learned about some of the modes of transport as well as the holidays. Here, something interesting. Okay, that was the first module. This is what they gave you in terms of exercises and things they were practicing on. And then now we're going to the fifth module. So we haven't really taken much revision, but because you've been doing the exams, so inshallah that serves as revision. And you find that the next modules, they're building on what you've already taken. So you've got to have a good foundation. And now you're at the stage where you're able to differentiate between a noun and a verb. When you're getting an idea, at least, slowly you learn the different harakat. The fifth module is to do with at-ta'am wa sharab. Ta'am is food and sharab is drink. And they want to teach you how to ask about al-istifsar is to ask عن الوجبات. You're asking about meals. ومكوناتها والوزن, and what they contain, the ingredients and their weights. Then you learn how to ask for food and drink. Talab is to ask. أطلب, that's why talib is a student, because he's seeking something. So here you learn how to seek, how to ask for food and drink. And التعبير عن الجوع, to be able to express yourself when you're hungry. And you're going to learn النهي, how to say this is not like that, etc. And then you're also going to learn النفي. There's a slight difference there. Then فعل مضارع والإيجاب. Ijab means in the affirmative, in the positive, which someone says something that yes, look, نعم. فعل المضارع المسند للمخاطب المؤنث تطلبين تشربين, etc. So you're going to be speaking about feminine. And then you got التعجب, when somebody is amazed. صيغة الاستفهام ما هذا, etc. Sorry. So those are the basics of the module. I think we'll get straight into that module. We'll get straight into the module. Tomorrow, when we go over this brief overview, then remind me to go to the end of the book so we can go over some of the vocab and test the vocab if you remember. So here you've got at-ta'am wa sharab, food and drink. You can see the pictures there. Then you've got Qasim and Salim. I'll be Qasim and you can be Salim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أين تذهب يا سالم؟
إلى المطعم.
كم وجبة تأكل في اليوم؟
أكل 3.
آكل. There's a small, you have to pull it there.
Okay. آكل 3 وجبات: الفطور والغداء والعشاء.
هذا كثير جدا. أنا آكل وجبة واحدة.
هذا قليل جدا.
ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
آكل آكل الر...
آكل
آكل الرز.
الأرز. آكل الأرز.
آكل الأرز والخبز وماذا تأكل أنت؟
آكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة.
ما وزنك؟
60 كيلا. وما وزنك أنت؟ say 100 كيل.
100 كيل.
100 means 100. أنت سمين جدا.
وأنت نحيف جدا.
So you're getting the idea that this conversation is going around food and drink. Now we'll take the vocab and go back and see if you can understand it. So read and tell me what it is according to the picture.
أين تذهب يا سالم؟
No, 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 no,
Um,
no, no, no.
oh,
Next page.
sorry, the next. Yeah, okay. فاكهة. فاكهة. Fruit. الرز. It's not clear.
Rice, huh?
Right, okay, okay. Rice. سمك. Fish. خبزة. Bread.
That
يأكل.
is a verb. It's what's he doing? What's he about to do?
Um, he's just starting his food. Maybe like
يأكل means
eating.
he's eating.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Next.
Yeah, يأكل الشراب والطعام. Okay. Uh, مطعم. Uh,
Restaurant.
okay,
You see the
restaurant. Yeah,
tables that are set out? Yeah.
yeah. Then عشاء. This is maybe salad or
No, so
maybe some kind
Asha,
of like.
Asha is dinner, close to Isha, the
Okay,
time of
it's
Isha. So Asha is dinner. Right.
dinner. غدا.
Lunch
This is also okay. Lunch. Okay.
and Fatur,
فطور.
breakfast.
Breakfast. Uh, وجبات
Yeah, oh,
is
meals. So the word meal with an
okay.
M. Sorry, my nose is blocked, so you can't hear my M. But wajabat,
Meal.
meals, plural. And wajbah, the next one means one meal.
Okay, wajba one meal and
Wajabat,
wajabat.
plural. Many meals.
Wajabat mean meals, many meals.
Next.
And we have wazn, the weight.
Okay.
Qalil. The
Little
picture
or
is
few.
orange.
Yeah. So they
Ah,
try to
okay,
show
okay.
you the next picture is that qalil means little and kathir means a lot. And they've given the example with
Yeah,
oranges.
yeah, okay. And then mik
100 is mi'ah.
mika
Mi'ah to
mia
kili. Yeah. So 100
mia to
kg.
kill. Yeah, mia to kill 100 kg. Samin. I don't know what does it mean.
So look at the next one, Nahif, and try to.
Okay. Yeah. Um. A person with weight, or you
Yeah,
know,
fat. Sabir means fat. Nahif means.
fat and like maybe like
Nahif means thin.
how
Okay.
do thin, yeah.
Right. So now read the whole role play while you translate it sentence by sentence.
أين تذهب يا سالم? Where do you go يا سالم؟
Yeah. Where are you
إلى
going, oh Salim?
yeah. Where are you going يا سالم؟ إلى المطعم. Uh, for to the restaurant.
Ila means
To
two.
إلى yeah. إلى المطعم. To the restaurant. Uh, كم وجبة تأكل في اليوم؟ وجبة was
A meal. So how many meals do you
yeah,
eat in the day?
yeah. How many ways? آكل 3 وجبات. I eat 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
الفطور. الغداء. والعشاء. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay.
هذا كثير جدا. This is too much.
Yeah, jiddan means
أنا
a lot.
آكل.
Kathir means a lot, and jiddan means is too much. So and they use jiddan for anything. So jiddan means like very. So for example, Jamil jiddan means Jamil alone means beautiful, and Jamil jiddan means very beautiful. جيد means good, and جيد جدا means very good. So هذا كثير جدا. This is basically saying this is too much. This is a lot.
Yeah, this is a lot. أنا آكل وجبة واحدة. I eat only one meal. هذا قليل جدا. This is too little.
Yes, too little.
ماذا ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟ What do you eat for your uh, what do you eat for your lunch?
Yes, so look
What do
here.
you take for your lunch?
Yes, what do you
Yeah,
eat? What do you eat for lunch? So look here, Asha is close to Isha, right? That's in
Isha,
the
yeah.
night. Salatul Isha in the night. And Ghada in the middle, that's your lunch. And Fatur is your breakfast.
Yeah. آكل الرز والخبز.
So look here. There's Alif and Lam, and then Alif again. So
الر...
Akulul. So you
Yeah,
join, this Alif will be silent, the Lam will have a sukun. Akulul, and then you join from the next Alif. آكل
yeah.
الأرز والخبز.
آكل الرز والخبز. وماذا آكل الرز والخبز. I eat rice and bread. وماذا تأكل أنت? And what do you take?
No, what do you
آكل
eat? Don't say what do you take.
What do you
Say
eat?
what do you eat? Yeah.
Okay. What do you eat? Yeah. آكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة.
سلطة lab before طه.
سلطة. Yeah. آكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة. And I eat fish. Uh,
Salata is like salad in English.
okay. I eat fish, salad,
Did they give you salata
and
here? They never give you salata. Anyway, it's like a English word. Salata, yeah, salad.
I eat fish, salad, and fruits. Um, what do you say for 20? Oh, sorry. Okay. Ma وزنك. What's the weight?
What's your weight? Wazn is weight. And
Yeah,
ka
ma
at the
وزنك.
end
Yeah,
means
it's
your
ha.
weight.
Yeah. Ma وزنك. What's your weight? Uh, 20. How do you say?
No, that's 60. 20 is written the other way. It's
Oh yeah.
Sittu.
Okay.
Sittu is 60.
60. Okay. 60 كيلا.
Kilo.
60 kilo.
أحسنت.
Oh, 60 كيلا. 60 kilo. وما وزنك أنت? And what's your weight? Uh,
100 كيلو.
100 كيلو. 100 kilo.
100 كيلو.
أنت 100 كيل. 100 kilo. أنت سمين جدا. Your weight is too much.
No,
وأنت
Sabi,
نحيف
no,
جدا.
no. You try to be polite, but basically it means you are very fat. Sabid is to be fat.
Okay. Okay.
Jidda means too much, very.
You're very fat. وأنت نحيف جدا. And you are very thin.
I said, well done. Right, now you're going to answer. I'll ask you the question, you answer. إلى أين يذهب سالم? Translate it for me and then answer.
Where does Salim go?
Where is Salim going? If it was where does, it's أين ذهب in the past tense. This is present tense. Where is Salim going?
Okay, present continuous.
Yes.
إلى المطعم.
I said, oh yes, but better to say يذهب إلى المطعم. Full sentence.
Yeah, يذهب إلى المطعم.
من يأكل
من ي...
Yeah, I'll read that for you. من يأكل 3 وجبات. Translate.
Yeah, سالم يأكل 3
What does
وجبات.
that mean? Who eats
Salim eats 3 times a day.
3 meals a day?
Yeah.
3 times means 3 مرات. This is وجبات. من يأكل وجبة واحدة.
Yeah. Qasim. Yeah. كاتم يأكل وجبة
وجبة واحدة. قاسم
الواحدة
يأكل
وجبة
وجبة
واحدة.
واحدة. ماذا يأكل قاسم في الغداء؟
um,
What's the question mean? ماذا يأكل قاسم؟
where um, uh, what does he eat for his dinner?
Lunch.
غدا is lunch, yeah. What does he eat for his lunch? Yeah. So
يأكل.
yeah. Yeah. قاسم يأكل السمك والسلطة والفاكهة.
Okay, so it's قاسم. ها؟ ماذا يأكل سالم في الغداء؟
Yeah. سالم يأكل آه يأكل الأرز والخبز في آم، في الغداء.
ما وزن سالم؟ What is Salim's weight?
100 كيلو. 100
مئة
كيل.
كيل. وزنه 100 كيل. وما وزن قاسم؟
60 كيلة.
أحسنت. هذا. Then you got another one. Okay, notice you're getting a little bit deeper into your conversation, so to understand. You got al-mudifa wal-musafira. Notice how the ta at the end signifies that we speak about women, feminine, females. Musafir is a traveler. Musafira is the female traveler. Mudif is the host. Mudifa is the hostess, the one who, the female who's hosting, like the aeroplanes. So you got I'll be al-mudifa, you can be al-musafira. ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
بعض السمك والأرز من فضلك.
وماذا تطلبين من الشراب؟
ماء من فضلك.
وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟
التمر أو العنب.
الت-
التمر التمرة.
التمرة. تمرة is تمر
التمرة
or
yeah.
dates.
dates okay. التمر أو العنب.
هل تشربين الشاي؟
لا، أفضل القهوة.
أفضل.
oh yes كثرة yeah. لا أفضل القهوة.
القهوة. القهوة بالحليب.
نعم، القهوة بالحليب.
هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟
لا وشكرا.
عفوا. Let's see the vocab and then we go back. So read the words, translate, tell me.
ما is water. قهوة chai. What do you say? Sorry. قهوة is tea.
قهوة coffee.
Chai coffee. Yeah, قهوة is coffee. Chai is the tea. حليب perhaps iron. Oh, sorry. The حليب is milk, I think.
Milk.
Okay, milk. Yeah. شواب juice.
Yeah, drink. Yeah.
تمر date.
Not tamar. No. Tamr. The meme has a sukun on it.
Okay. سكون. Yeah, okay. تمر date. عنب grapes. طعام food. يطلب
To order.
uh,
He is
to
ordering.
order. Yeah,
Yeah,
is
he is
is
ordering.
a verb. Yeah, يشرب to drink to is
Yeah,
a verb.
he is drinking. Yeah. So right, come back here and translate for me. Notice how, because it's two females conversing, they're asking each other. If it was a man, it would be ماذا تطلب and
تطلب. Yeah.
تطلب تفضل. But because the woman who's in front of you is saying تطلبين
Yeah.
تطلبين تفضلين تشربين. So they want to teach you that. Right.
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟ What do you want for your food or for your meal?
Yes.
بعض السمك بعض السمك والرز من فضلك. Uh, some fish,
Yeah. So بعض means some.
some some fish and rice, please.
Please. Yes.
وماذا وماذا تطلبين من الشوارب? And what do you want for drinks? Ma'am, how do you say it like this with the
ماء
water?
من فضلك.
Okay. ماء من فضلك.
Yeah.
Water, please. وماذا تفضلين من الفاكهة؟ Uh, yeah.
تفضلين means what would you prefer? Again, similar. What would you like for fruit?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. What do you prefer for the fruit? التمر والعنب. Dates
أويل
and
أويل. So wa means and
yeah,
أو means o.
yeah. التمر والعنب. Dates and grapes.
O. So she's not saying dates and
هل
grapes means bring both. Dates or grapes means either this one or that one.
oh, dates and grapes.
Or grapes.
Oh, it's or okay, okay. I will.
If, for example, if I say ذهب محمد وسالم, which means Muhammad and Salim went, two of them went. And then if I say, I'm asking a question, أذهب محمد أو سالم? Did Muhammad or Salim go? You see,
Mhm.
carry on.
Yeah. التمر أو العنب. Dates or grapes. هل تشربين الشيء؟
Shaya.
Uh,
Shaya means thing. Shaya is tea.
oh yeah. هل تشربين الشاي؟
Do you drink
Do
tea?
you drink tea؟
Uh,
لا. لا, no. أفضل القهوة. I prefer
أفضل كسرة.
yeah. أفضل القهوة. I prefer coffee. القهوة بالحليب. Um, the the coffee with milk. نعم. Yes. القهوة بالحليب. Coffee with milk. هل تريدين هل تريدين شيئا آخر? Do you want something at the end? لا. No.
Something else, yeah.
وشكرا.
آخر, not أخير. آخر, something else, basically. Other. Any other thing?
Okay. هل تريدين شيئا آخر؟ لا. Okay. Do you want something others? Something else? لا. وشكرا. No, thank you. عفوا. Thank you.
Yeah, like you're welcome, exactly. Right. ماذا طلبت المسافرة من الطعام? What did the traveling woman order for food?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now,
Um.
notice how they breaking you into the past tense now. So they never say ماذا تطلب, they say ماذا طلبت. And I'll explain that to you on the whiteboard just now. So what did female traveler order for food? Then you say هي طلبت or طلبت XYZ, whatever it is.
So this is the past tense now.
Yeah, the way they ask you the question is the past tense.
Yeah.
You just answer with the words they've given you. So say طلبت and say whatever she ordered.
طلبت بعض السمك والأرز من فضلك.
No, now you're
Oh
saying
yes.
please. You have to answer for it. She says طلبت
Yeah.
بعض السمك
بعض السمك
والأرز.
والأرز. Yeah.
ماذا طلبت من الشراب؟
Uh, مع How do you
طلبت
say?
ماء.
طلبت معا.
ماذا طلبت من الفاكهة؟
التمر أو العنبة.
هل ستشرب الشاي? Now I want you to pay careful attention to this. Because we know they're asking a question about the woman. So we're going to say the meaning here is she going to drink tea? Okay? تشرب, right?
Yes, ستشرب.
Right. But if I wanted to ask you, are you going to drink tea? I will also ask you exactly the same way. هل ستشرب الشاي? How do you know? From the context. Exactly the same word, two different meanings, referring to two different
Yeah.
people. So here we know it's a context of the comprehension or the role play. هل ستشرب الشاي? Is she going to drink tea? Or it could mean if I'm talking to you, هل ستشرب الشاي? Are you going to drink tea? Can you see?
Yeah.
Right. So is she going to drink tea?
لا لا ستشرب الشاي.
No, you said no. She is going
No,
to
sorry.
drink.
Yeah. لا ستشرب القهوة.
ماذا ستشرب? So you answered that. أين دار هذا الحوار? أين دار literally means where did this conversation occur?
Um, yeah.
Where do you think it
هذا
happened?
yeah. Um,
دار هذا
um,
الحوار في
في المطعم.
No, well, can you see the window here? The aeroplane.
Oh, yeah.
طائرة
Yeah.
in the aeroplane. ماذا تفضل أنت؟ العنب أم التمرة? Now they're asking you the question. Notice the context. So I'm asking you ماذا تفضل أنت? What do you prefer? العنب أم التمر? Grapes or dates? So you answer.
Yeah. أنا أفضل التمر.
أفضل كسرة
أفضل.
أفضل.
يا هيك. أنا أفضل التمر.
أحسنت. ماذا تفضل؟ القهوة أم الشاي؟
أم، أفضل أم، القهوة.
أو القهوة والشاي, both of them. Right, inshallah, we'll stop here. I want to explain to you something on the board. 1 second. Right, so basically what they're doing now, they're getting you slowly used to when we said there's verbs, right? We said there's verbs here. Okay? And then we said you've got here past, and you've got here present and future. I'm just going to put a P and I'm going to put an F. And you've got here an order, okay? Right now we haven't yet taken this. We've been exposed to this. What you talk about, someone's doing something or they're going to do something. And you saw that the structure, for example, let's say to hit, he will hit is يضرب. يضرب. Which means literally means he is going to hit or he is hitting. You will hit تضرب. And we said تضرب can be for you, masculine, or it can be for she who's absent. أضرب means I will hit. And slowly want you to start understanding the concept. This ya and this ta and this alif is telling us about who actually is doing it, okay? The word ضرب is hitting, right? That's the verb. Now, when you come to the past tense, to say he hits, you would say ضرب. And to
يا هلا.
say, yeah, are you with me?
Yes, please.
ضرب. And to say she hit, you would say ضربت. Say I hit, you would say ضربت. So they're indirectly in all these lessons trying to get you just familiar with this concept before what's actually going on with this whole concept. Now, what I want you to notice, look at the word Dad and Ra and Ba. It's here in the present tense, here in the past tense, it's going to come here in the order. And this is to show the action of hitting, right? The action of hearing, Sami'a, Sin, Mim, and Ain. If you're going to say he heard, Sami'a. If you're going to say she heard, Sami'at. I heard, Sami'tu. And future tense, Yasma'u, Tasma'u, Asma'u. Okay? So notice how you've got words where in the past tense, these verbs can be made of 3 letters, right? There's originally 3 letters. Originally, talk about originally. Then you can add on, okay? Now, when you've got 3 letters, remember I told you there's a wazn for the words in Arabic. You've got a root word, okay? And then you've got a certain wazn or weight which the words go on. So, for example, they tell you, this now is a little bit of sarf. Daraba, when measuring a wazn, the default is we always use the word fa'ala. We always use this word, fa'ala and yaf'alu. Generally the default, right? So daraba sounds like what? It sounds like fa'ala, isn't it?
Yes.
Daraba, all fatha, fa'ala, all fatha. And then yadribu sounds like yaf'alu. Can you see?
Yeah.
So that comes from the wazn of fa'ala, yaf'alu. And then there's other words that will come. For example, hasiba. Hasiba is from fa'ila. Can you see? So that's your balance. So then you would write another one here. So one is fa'ala, then you got fa'ila, then you got fa'ula. It is you just put a haraka and you see the different ones. And then sometimes the first one is the same, but the mudari, the future is different. All that in a nutshell will get you to the point where you're able to understand the root word, you're able to derive who this is for, and at times you'll be able to understand whether it takes tanween or not. I just wanted to throw this concept at you, and slowly we learn now how the past tense works and what wasn't it has, the future tense, what wasn't it has. Then how do you say, for example, why do you add a ta here, or when do you add a ta here, and when is it a sukun darabat, and when is it darabtu, and when is it darabna, etc. A lot of people, when they learn Arabic, they start with this. And the problem is then you have to learn he did this and she did this and I did this and you don't understand anything, and it just becomes parrot fashion and it becomes quite boring. So that's why I left it on purpose. So inshallah,
Yeah.
slowly we'll now, after you've gotten an idea, inshallah we'll get into that slowly. 2 minutes left. Any questions?
Inshallah. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. It's today was like I would say a little bit mm, tougher than before. It felt like we're jumping to a different mode now.
Yeah, and you'll find that 10 lessons later, inshallah, if Allah gives us life, you'll say that this lesson was easy.
Inshallah.
And that's why you go through revision, because you might learn something after 10 lessons. When you come back, it will make it click here. Okay, so these are again
Inshallah.
concepts I'm throwing at you. For now, your job is to only understand just a little bit of vocab, be able to say I and he, and mainly understand. And you're getting into speaking slowly, inshallah. Barakallahu
Inshallah.
feekum. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Ya manillah.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
Assalamu alaikum.
assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.